Hey guys, Cole Chana here at Strong Hands Gym, back for another training session. I have my friend here, Alex, with us. He's gonna be training with me today.
What's up, guys?
We're training together. I'm super excited. But we're gonna be hitting chest mainly today, and we're gonna be going over just optimizing the mechanics of every lift that we do today and working hard. So come along, here we go. So I wanna go like 10, failure.
Okay. Are you using the 10-10 failure?
Yes.
Goblins. What do you have in the first?
What?
What do you have in the first?
We're gonna do this, this, and then this.
Okay.
So, and I want.
You want me to just follow you?
Yeah. So, I guess I'll go first. So right now I'm just trying to stand my body up even though I'm laying down. I'm thinking, how would my body be positioned if I were just standing on the ground right now? So that's the stability that I'm trying to create. And then I go into the exercise here. So we're doing Superman's, lifting up, coming back, lifting back up. And then
This shit's totally gonna get me. Right now.
my jaw's been popping a lot lately.
Have you been feeling it down? Is it the down your neck one?
Yeah. It's just stuff's been positioning better. Oh, I just did it again.
So,
Yep. So, while you're doing this, constantly condense the ribs.
did you go back down here?
What?
When you're after up, are you down? Where do I go after that?
Yeah, and then just restart the movement.
Reset?
Yeah. Good. So you're feeling your lats engaged the entire time, and your chest and shoulders. Like you're just feeling the muscles cloak the skeleton and taking on the stress. So Alex right now is really focused on shooting his spine like that, nice and tall. At the same time, he's opening, like actually opening, yeah. And he's getting the body as tall as he can by really thinking deeply about this area as well as his head and neck. And all the muscles that control those areas. He breathes bigger. Good. Feel that back. Good. Extend the spine. Go one more. Beautiful.
Fuck. Wow. It felt so good. Holy shit. Oh.
I know, it always gets that area too.
Yeah, this
which
is
is
like
good to think about control.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that balance between core and back.
Yeah.
That's really what I was trying to like get in there.
Yep.
I'll get to it. Gonna stay warm. Oh, so we're hitting this in a row.
Yeah, I guess. So actually, let's do this now. So now that we mastered this, we know what to do with that. What I want this is 10 reps. You're gonna pull it and go like, thinking about elbows to hips the entire time and opening this just with your breath, condensing the ribs, getting this nice and big.
Okay.
And we're gonna go heavy, just 10 heavy reps.
Doing momentum at all or no? Just still.
Stability. I want the rep to be paused here. Breathe again.
Okay.
Yeah. So
2 breaths. Okay.
Not 2 breaths. No, but
1 big breath.
that's where you are gonna do the big breath is here or here. Because you want to keep what you're trying to do is you're creating that internal rotation, external rotation torque to continue keeping the lat engaged and open so this stays open, and it's hard work.
Okay.
But you really get to feel how hard that is when you pause here.
Okay. So we're pausing here, but we're breathing in at the bottom. Or
Nope,
at the top?
up here. So that's the big breath. You can breathe throughout, absolutely, but this is where we're pausing and then rebreathing.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole point is we want to get scapular control up.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's scapular control up. So when you are doing all these row movements, you have that anti-shrug going, but you also have the command of opening these and also keeping them coming back together like that. Yeah. So it's just really commanding the movement and understanding how to do that. So try 10 on that real quick.
Keep down, feet up.
Yeah, feet up. Like when your toes are pointed back like this and you have all the balls of the feet touching the platform, you want to think you're extending the spine maximally, but that you're also opening up. Like you want to think the positioning of this actually opening up. Because your sternum actually does this when you breathe. It should. So you want to think that. So when you breathe, think, there you go. Good. But elbows to hips. Shape that. There you go. Shape it. Good.
That's a weird way to breathe.
I know.
At the top of it, it's like, fuck, I don't have any energy coming through. And
I know.
Oh.
And it's learning to the stability of the rib cage essentially, and getting that at a higher height, and being able to actually keep it there and feel all the muscles working at that positioning of the rib cage.
I'll probably lower it next time. So
Just
a little bit closer to my body.
Because what we want is this to be opened up, but the whole midsection condensing here as the sternum can open up here. You feel all the musculature, especially the pecs and the lats, starting to oppose each other. You just feel that more naturally, and so you're constantly, as you're rowing, it's like you're before you go and pull back in the row, you're squeezing that chest first, because that's what's antagonizing the movement.
Okay.
So it's almost like think of all the opposing muscles or the antagonizing muscles before you row back, and that's going to help you
stabilize. So chest,
stabilize.
core, get that tight, and then okay. Whew. Cool.
Honestly, while you're doing this, think of a 3D model of yourself in your head, like the anatomy, analyzing, and just think of all these different perspectives of how that moves.
Okay.
Most soundly.
Okay, cool. No, I like that analogy.
Yeah.
all around you, you know? It's a good one.
All right, and then we're gonna go to failure on that.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna basically just amp each other up. We're gonna go through them, each one ourselves, and then the next person goes, and the next person goes. Cool. 4 times. All right, here we go.
Then I'm hopping in here, right?
I mean,
Or do you want me to wait?
yeah, wait.
Wait for you to go through? Okay.
Actually, go ahead. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I got him. Oh, the football.
Come on, get this back more. Get this back more. This to chest. More. Pull it in. Yep. Nope. Go back. Get this all the way in and stabilize it as it's all the way in. Like here. Oh, fuck. Push that forward. There you go. Open up the sternum. Good. Now go forward. There you go.
Wow. I do not have mobility.
I know. That's the lesson here.
Right. The back, I feel it most in like the back of my shoulders. Back of my shoulders. And then just, yeah, I don't even know what else back there.
But it's like really having to feel that area.
Yeah.
It's like you're having to think.
Yeah, I feel everything all back there. It's nice.
Yeah, so this is what I've been doing too, is like trying to get this more mobile. So that's why I've been doing a lot of the overhead.
That's where I feel it most. Back here,
Yep.
I feel it so well back there when I do that bar thing, a band thing.
Actually, lately I've been doing like about 30-minute mobility routines prior to actually lifting weight. And actually part of my mobility routines actually do include under weight. Sometimes like I'm doing this like with like a
With that big bar, 45-pound bar.
yeah, like or
Under the weight makes it fucking hard.
right.
Makes it so
But
hard.
it makes you feel that area quicker
Yeah.
because it's just more stress sooner.
All the muscles you need to contract. Yes. When we warmed up that one day,
Yeah.
you were telling me to squeeze as opposed to just stretch.
Yeah.
It was like a workout by itself. Just
Yeah.
like the plastic bar.
Yeah.
You know, so definitely what you're saying. Wait, just the flash. Oh, there.
Yeah, the hardest part of that for me is just like keeping it up.
Mine is my mobility in my back. This probably has to do with it though.
Yeah.
Same difference.
So what I'm thinking about while I'm doing that is I'm really trying to improve positioning of how I'm standing up and thinking about that all the way from my feet all the way up and just constantly wiggling for better positioning standing up. Whew. Yeah. Oh, come on. Stand up, stand up. We stay under tension. Yep. You sip, you wiggle, you do whatever you need to stand up. Kegel, think about the hips, stopping yourself from peeing, and then let that like radiate.
That's a good one.
Doesn't that feel good? Yep, there you go. Kegel, hard, 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 hard. And then how you're doing that there, transfer that everywhere else. There you go, come on, come on. Come on. Normalize it, normalize this. You can normalize it, it's a mind game a little bit. Come on. Float, float.
I think Booger came straight out my nose.
What?
I think a booger came straight out my nose. I felt it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Come on, baby. Wow. It's just breathe, really breathe, really breathe, really breathe, really breathe. Feel it all throughout the torso. All the way down to the hips. Kegel. Kegel and stiffen and breathe. Proudly stand up the lungs. Proudly, proudly, proudly. Yep. Protrude that head and neck. Good. Wow.
That is mine.
Kind of a posture tip. It's kind of every time you breathe in, you want to focus on more shoulder internal rotation. As you breathe out, you want to think of more shoulder external rotation. But you're locking in that internal rotation, so don't like compromise that. So breathe in. You also have that little external rotation preventing you from doing that. And that helps keep all this up while you breathe. So essentially you want to put those two together throughout movement, and it's going to be a lot more of a sharper, quicker balance, but keep thinking about it, keep working on it, and you get it where it becomes like more second nature.
You feeling it yet?
Oh yeah.
I'm totally feeling this right now.
Like I feel my chest, I feel my shoulders, I feel my biceps.
Literally everything like this. You put a box around me, literally everything around me is like lit up right now. It feels so good.
All right, got one more. So let's go and do it, and then we're gonna go bench. So I just apply that like internally rotate when I breathe in, externally rotate when I breathe out. And I just was able to feel my chest open up here a lot easier. For me right now, the main focus is actually how I hold these. I've noticed there's like slight difference in how these knuckles displace, and the more I'm able to actually press kind of the balls of the hand toward the floor, the better engagement I'm getting all throughout the arm. So that's kind of what you want to think about when you're gripping weight, is you're getting all components here of the palm to grip and come in, condense. Same thing with your feet. Think of like this is your heel, put that down, think this is the ball of the big toe, put that down, think this is the ball of the pinky, put that down, and then the remaining parts down and grip. Same thing with the feet. So I think about that here. I'm actually gonna try holding them like this.
That feels good. You get like your entire hand engaged. How's it feel?
It's hard.
There you go.
Oh my god, I feel my legs a lot.
Yeah, everything looks engaged. It's good.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Whew. Oh, that's hard. Ooh.
This engagement with your hands feels really, really good. My entire wrist feels engaged, my entire forearm. It's a nice grip.
Breathe in, internally rotate. Come back. Breathe out, externally rotate. Oh my God. Woo! Oh. Come on. Rep 2. Woo. Stand tall, pressurize the entire skeleton. Collapse, collapse, collapse. And then broaden and widen from that really condensed skeleton. Stand the fuck up in your feet. Yep. All balls of the feet down. Lift toes and grasp. Lift toes and grasp. Feel every up. Balance torque at the hips. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Balance torque at the shoulder. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That kegel squeeze,
Yeah,
that kegel squeeze makes me get my entire lower body just engaged. It feels so nice.
because literally like we have those like very small pelvic floor muscles in there that you do have to engage.
Yeah.
And you have to think of, and that's what Kegling is like thinking about all that.
Yeah. It's just literally squeezing every muscle in your body.
Yeah. Really helps you prevent wet the bed.
Helps me wet. What did you say?
It really prevents you from wetting the bed.
Right?
So, main issue that a lot of tall people have, especially, is the torso. Actually feeling the whole torso. When I'm talking about torso, I'm talking about mid back, low back, abdominal wall, hips here. Alex, think about condensing this crazy. Like much more. Yep. Come on, much more. Much more, much more, much more. There you go.
Oh, wow. Felt everything pull. When you pushed in, it was almost like my lats hugged me.
Yes, and that's exactly what that is. You hug yourself. Like literally, you want to stand up nice and tall, that internal rotation at the shoulder. But when you like brace and squeeze, bring elbows to hips. But stand up. Like think sternum up. This completely in, standing this up.
And then think like you have a, I don't know, a hook in here.
Like a tennis ball?
Sure, but something that someone else could pull.
Oh.
And literally, you want to think like someone is pulling you up like this. Yeah, a hook that you could like latch a rope to or something.
Okay.
Let's put a piercing up here.
That fucking hurts so bad. I'd be like this right away.
Yeah. You want to open that up, and you want to think this open. You want to stand up into the hips, but you also want to have enough anterior hip tilt. So now when you breathe out, just condense everything, but stay this position, but fall here.
Okay.
Good. Now I want a full flexion of the spine when you do that. Just flex forward and go. Flex the spine, flex the spine, flex the spine. Flex it. Yep, flex it, flex it, flex it. But keep this engaged. Good, elbows to hips. Resist. Resist out. Breathe through the sternum and through the back. Expand the rib cage. Open out with your arms too. Open out, open out, open out, open out, open out. Good. Wow.
I'm out of breath just from that.
Yeah, basically, the whole exercise we just did there, I was just trying to get Alex to really think about this area while also continuing to keep these muscle groups engaged.
This is the hardest part for me to keep engaged for whatever reason. You were saying because I'm tall, because we're tall.
We go like this all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas small people, just take hugging, for example. Say you got a 5'7" person coming to you, they're able to open up and go like this, right? So they get to feel everything's open up and stretch out. Social measures for them, they're able to reach. For us, we're like
bending down.
They're opening up.
Yeah.
So
looking down at everybody.
So we're always trying to understand how we actually can stand up into our hips, into our feet, and then where we're actually not standing up in the spine. And usually that leads to exposures of weaknesses all along the torso.
Yeah, you keep working on that.
Yeah.
Has it gotten better since we first?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I'm still working on that too.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of any workout is you want to always be improving movement. So every repetition you do, you're just focused on yourself. You're not just going through the movement, kind of thinking about something else. Like you're focused on your body, you're focused on your positioning, you're conscious. So that would be my number one suggestion for bettering workouts is like how focused, how aware are you during your workout? Are you actually moving with intention and including a good programming to transform.
We're in next.
All right, we're going bench.
Okay.
So I want to go. We're gonna go heavy sets first. We're gonna go 4 sets heavy, probably like 4 to 6 rep range.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do volume after that. We're just going with that exercise for like 8 sets, putting so much blood in here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, lats are engaged to this. So I'll be happy with that.
Right. Well, that's the thing.
Best feeling ever. When you hit chest after a good like back workout or work it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
Yeah. Because the back is what actually stands you up. Everything in the back side, it's meant to stand you up, and that's what the body wants to do. And a lot of people fall prey to just working out what they see in the mirror. But there's also this that's facing the mirror. Your eyes aren't
I
that.
just can't see it. Yes. No, lats have helped me so much.
Yeah.
Lats have helped me. You told me that they've been growing, but like every movement that I've been doing, chest, even like shoulders, literally everything. When I do bicep curls, I feel my lats engaged. Like getting these developed and big has helped me with every movement that I do. Squat, deadlift. So yeah.
Because the lat,
Super important.
the lat wants to internally rotate like this. And so when you fully get the lat up and engaged, That's what gets this up. Your chest to elevate, your shoulders to kind of create that anti-shrug positioning. And that is actually going to be furthered from like the lower traps and the rhomboids working together. But you have to have the rhomboids working in order for the lats to be completely engaged. That's what the elbows to hips are. That is what you're doing, is you're engaging the lats. So ideally you want some internal rotation here, but also the external rotation of the elbows coming in. And that is what is going to maximize lat engagement. So really learning how to internally and externally rotate the shoulder simultaneously throughout all movement, you're going to stand up very nicely. And movement's just gonna feel a lot better. You're actually gonna feel how the whole body is actually working together regardless of what movement you're doing. So slouching, or like some hyperlordosis curvatures of the spine really help, prevent people from understanding good movement. So it's like tackling sound posture. Prioritize that always. All right, so let's have you go.
I'll warm up with this.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and warm up.
I don't know how heavy I'm going to be able to go. You said 4 sets of 6
Yeah.
for the heavy? Okay. Oh, wow. I've never seen that before. Is this normal? Or is this normal? What would export be like here? Or like any other bar?
I don't know.
You don't know? Alright, I'm going to try this.
I guess I haven't really paid attention to. Good. Now, what I want you to do, go ahead and go up. Now hold it here. Hold it here and position yourself better and better. Get the spine more collapsed and pressed into the floor. Get this down. Do all the cues that I was doing over there with the flies. Get this up with the elbows to the hips, lat. I think lat, maximize lat, maximize lat. That's going to require internal and external rotation balance up here. Yep. Yep. And you were opening here. Get this all engaged. All engaged. All engaged. Mm-hmm. Good. Now go up. Come on. Come on. Get this engaged. There you go.
Whew. Wow. Oh. Same exact thought process. So like when you were setting me up,
Yeah.
the same thing. I'm squeezing here, getting my chest up and out, and then getting this back and
Yeah.
spine tight.
By the way,
Same thing.
zoom in on him. He's sweating, right? This is hard work.
Yeah.
So-
I did like 4 or 5 reps.
And look at the weight that we're lifting.
Flip the plate.
So not usually the weight that you see on Instagram posts, right?
Yeah. Cole will be hitting like 100 pounds, 80 pounds on like lat pull down, and by like the 15th rep, he's like screaming, like sweating. You know what I mean? Like
And
he's
that's
in it.
And that's just me really trying to maximize or optimize my posture, my skeleton, just standing it up and actually engaging properly how the body is supposed to, not compensating with unfavorable movement patterns. But there's to say, we do we do have heavy lifting days.
Yeah.
But you need a mix of both. You need to be able to kind of do weight that's lighter and really focus on like pausing during lifts and just
Your posture, engagement.
understanding engagement and how to stand upright. But also you do want to challenge the body, and so it's like as you kind of level up in terms of improving your posture, improving your skeleton's positioning, then it's like you go through a bout of doing heavy lifting, and then you further try to open up the body more and stand up even better.
Yeah.
And then you heavy lifting again, and like you're constantly just meshing throughout that type of training throughout the week.
Yeah.
So both are required.
And that engagement, getting my body engaged like everywhere, has made me, first of all, it's made me find my weaknesses for sure. Like I could feel my hip flexors are weaker than like my glutes or whatever else is engaged around it. So it helps me figure that out and hone in on that. And then I've gotten so much stronger from squeezing my body again, in like every which way, as opposed to like I played football in high school, right? And the coach was like screaming at you, like, get those reps up. And that didn't make me stronger. I just put all that tension on my joints. This makes you stronger. So keep lifting, start lifting like this.
And what happens is as I improve the movement, my body gets better positioned, and it's like initially I feel weak because it's like new mobility that I found, and I'm trying to stabilize that new mobility. And so my muscles are learning, right?
Yes.
Sometimes it's a result of I feel weak right away and I can't lift no more. Whereas the other phenomena is right now, as I improve my movement, I am feeling stronger and stronger. So I actually might end up doing like 25, 30 reps, just constantly improving the movement. So like right now I'm thinking about condensing my torso, getting my lats to engage, and just wiggling my body positioning up here, commanding the control of this barbell. And when you can confidently feel your body move how it's supposed to, you'll understand that. Like, it feels hard, but
Feels good.
feels good. Oh. Ooh.
But yeah, it takes you fucking out of it. Ooh. It takes you right out of it.
Yeah, all of this. I feel everything. Everything. So the main intentional emphasis with this lift, the bench press, is to grow the chest, right? But the chest is only going to grow and grow well if the whole body is thought of during the movement. It's a great way to occupy your mind too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he was telling me, like, as he's walking throughout the day, Cole's like thinking about his body to just, again, occupy his mind.
We learned how to walk when we were infants, and we don't remember it, but we had to think about how we were moving in order to move better. It's hard. We were falling all the time,
Yeah.
getting back up. Same thing as an adult. It's just we have to adult while do this.
Yeah. Literally, throughout your day. And
That's the stress. Really getting to follow through with doing, what you need to do in order to move better, in order to achieve your fitness goals. But
Yes.
of course, life gets in the way. It's
Yeah.
hard, but it's worth it. It's rewarding. I just turned 30 and I feel like the best I have ever in my life. Not to say that I was feeling bad in my 20s, but like I actually feel like a bodybuilder now. Like I actually understand my body's engagement, how movement's supposed to operate on a regular basis. And I've grown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just from that picture you showed me last year. Fucking massive now. And you were big before that too.
It's just a lot more of like better understood movement. Good, and just continue to normalize. So for you, Alex, think about your feet. Get the heels in. Get the heels coming in. Move the feet more. Like lift them up and put them more towards you.
What do you mean by that exactly?
So, go ahead and stand up. So, I'm going to show you. So, we want to really stand up in the feet, regardless of what movement we're doing. And we're always wanting to kind of have the best grip that we can whenever we're gripping something, right? So when you're doing the bench press, you got the bar to think about, you got the floor to think about. Here, in order to maximize the foot engagement, what you want to do is bring in the heel toward the midline of the body.
Okay.
And then it's like you want to get the balls of the toes down. And you're constantly squeezing, opening and squeezing, and just think about all the muscles here. And you want to get this better balanced here. In order to do that, you have to create that pressure from here, radiate it out, but also then actually think about getting all this to wiggle, 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 engage better, and you're gonna feel your hips and your low back flatten more and get more engaged, more pressurized, and that's gonna translate all the way up the spine.
You know what really helped me do that was when you told me to squeeze my core in. I also felt kind of like my butt, like my pips rotate inwards, and then that get flatter too.
Yep.
I wanted to ask you though, so when I did squeeze my core in, I felt like my hip flexors were like cramping almost. So what did it tell me, like why?
Yeah, so this is where you say you've been doing like dorsiflexion
Yes.
movement lately?
Yeah.
So the strength of the hip flexors begins from there.
Okay.
You have to have a very integrous dorsiflexion stability in order to really get this to engage.
Right? Is the cramping weakness then? Okay. Okay, yeah, I've always had fucking shitty hip
Yeah.
flexors.
So it's like, because like when we do this, when we point the toe up, and it could just be the toe, and like the ankle stays, we just point the toe, but you feel a little bit up here.
Okay, yeah.
So that is both your rectus femoris, as well as the psoas major and minor, iliacus and iliopsoas coming down there, which are those four ones I just mentioned are the hip flexors. However, the rectus femoris is a quad muscle, but it crosses the hip joint, and so also contributes to hip flexion. That's why, like, when people do ab exercises in the floor, and like they keep their legs risen, or just abs in general, they feel like a burn here.
Yes, yes.
It's because
It's all engaged.
because the rectus femoris, while it does extend the knee, it also does flex the hip.
Okay.
So you want to feel that rectus femoris when you're down here. And like, think about the ankle positioning and the foot grasping the ground coming in. Think about like heels, like elbows you know how for everybody you think of elbows bringing them to hips?
Yeah.
Just really condense everything. Think about that with your heel. to
Same
your hip.
thing. Heel to head. Okay.
Like heel and knee.
Okay, cool.
Like think like this is coming up.
Yeah, I gotta focus on squeezing
Because
these.
that's where the hinge comes from, is like when you think of like the knees coming up here, and so you're able to put the butt out, but at the same time you have that anterior tilt here to engage the hip flexors.
Okay.
So that's what you want to do. You want this hinge positioning down there.
Okay. I'm so scared I'm just gonna fucking cramp and like
Well,
drift apart.
The thing is that's why your hips are fucked up.
I know. I gotta keep
Your
working on
hinge.
fucking yes.
And that's what tall people have trouble with, is you have to stand up here, but you also have to stand up here in order to hinge properly. And a hinge is this, the teeter-totter. It's but yeah, it's a balance of hip extension, hip flexion, and then just like all 360 degree movement at the hip. So go ahead and try it again. And I know you put it up already.
Yeah.
Just go ahead right away, intensely think about everything I just said.
Okay.
Wide eyes, breath, but like calm and confident, not hysterical and anxious.
I do that sometimes. Especially when you first give me the cue, I'm like ready to go. Like, yeah. Fucking get into it.
That's why people do that sometimes before, is like they want to feel the stability.
Jiggle wiggle.
Yeah, they jiggle wiggle the weight.
Okay. Oh yeah, I already feel it cramping just from squeezing it.
Kegel and breathe. Come on, condense those ribs. Yeah, but expand internal external rotation at the shoulder. Come on. Yep, come on. Big.
There you go. Beautiful. Come on, bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. More internal rotation. There you go.
Ooh, that felt better actually.
Yeah.
I felt more engaged. I really did feel more engaged.
And usually when you have better engagement, you feel heavier weight harder sooner.
Better engagement, yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you gas out fast.
Yeah, you gas out faster because you're moving better.
That's what we were saying earlier. Like getting your whole body engaged, you gas out so fast.
So if you have to drop the weight, drop the weight.
Yes.
Like if you're a physique competitor, you're not judged on how much you lift. They don't know that. They don't know that information at all because guess what? It's not relevant.
Yeah, they're just looking at your muscles, which like.
But of course, if you're a power lifter, that is not the case. You want to be lifting as much, but
Yeah.
regardless, power lifters, they first have to get their body right before they actually can lift heavy weight. So regardless of what athlete you are, it's like you have to move well, stand the body up, and like have that body be stable.
Yes. You know, before when I was hitting this, like, I think I'd hit like 15 reps on 185. I think that was like my max or something, 6 months ago, let's say. But it was all bounce.
Here we go.
Get your right leg out a little bit more.
Out.
Yeah, this way. Right knee. Right there you go.
Ah! Okay, help me.
Ready?
I don't know the difference.
Whoa. You felt that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably like, I'd say an inch off, even wise.
Oh, I immediately felt that.
Where'd you feel it?
My right lat. And then
Yeah.
just everything it collapsed.
It's so funny because Cole moved like half an inch on like one shoulder or one side, and he says every time he could like feel his entire body shift. It's so new to me because he just started teaching me how to lift like this like a year ago, but he's been doing it for a while. So like having that body awareness, to me is so cool. It's such a cool thing.
Yeah, and that's the skill to develop, essentially. For anyone that's any fitness or athletic related pursuit, you're just constantly creating a better relationship with your own movement. And that's what I would encourage other people to focus on, because that's kind of what makes it fun. Is like you're just constantly learning to move better and better and better.
Yeah, no, it's like a little game in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I'm going.
I guess we're obviously doing mobility first.
Wait, what do you say? What do you mean?
We're obviously doing more volume first, which is fine.
Yeah.
We'll do the.
You are. I'm doing 6, I think.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm doing like 6.
I guess let's just start now then.
Okay.
I'll just start now. I feel good up here.
Okay, cool. You're gonna start.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's make this set 1.
Is that 1?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, so that was your warm up.
Oh, I guess we just went.
I've been in it.
We went into major education there. There, here we go, baby.
I've been feeling it.
Think confident. Yep. You command it. Command your body. There you go. Good. Command your body. Keep focusing. Keep focusing. Good.
Yes, it felt really good. Woo! Felt so good. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I felt that right away going down. That's cool.
Get it, Cole. Just get it, Cole.
Wow. I could have kept going.
What are you aiming for?
6.
6?
Yeah, I said 6.
What
But
do you think?
right away, I felt that on the way down.
You did?
And it made
What,
me,
with your knee out?
well, just like the engagement just clicked in without really me having to think too deeply about it. So, yeah, like this was already opened. This lat engaged sooner
Okay.
and down.
So you felt what you felt. You felt the adjustment that
Yep.
you made previously.
Yep.
Okay.
But I felt really strong in that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's cool. But yeah,
Am I even?
you're even. So you want to stay the same weight?
I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Good. Come on. There you go.
Wow. What are you moving to? 195?
Let's add a quarter. Woo!
Woo, big weight. Big weight, bro. You want clips or not?
That's all good.
Good. Squeeze. Good. Finish. Up. Good.
Wow.
Next time, just like half an inch.
Half inch. Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you. I'll
Yeah.
tell you.
Coach me when.
Yeah, I just saw it on the
Yeah.
last rep, and I'm like,
But I feel already better. Like I feel like
you do?
low back down here, like broadened. That's nice.
This is set 4?
3.
This is set 3. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do on this one. Oh. What'd you say? The drama, I know, right?
Drama.
Intensity.
That's also what makes training fun.
Huh?
The drama.
The drama? It could be a reality TV show. Imagine watching the Kardashians lift weights. That'd be the funniest thing ever.
It's like, have you tried lifting?
Complain about everything. I couldn't find the 2.5s. What are we gonna do? It'd be so
Bible, I'm frustrated. Breathe. Come on, baby. Stand up. Pull that right ankle, the whole ankle, like pull it in.
I need help.
Okay. Squeeze. There you go. Good.
Yeah, you know, because you are left-handed, right? That's probably why.
Why? What?
Since you are like left-hand dominant, you have more of a let's engage left side of the body, whereas like the right side is like not so
It's not getting in there.
excited. And I think that's what that is.
The client that I trained with, John, he pointed out that this arm is actually lagging behind this one. And I'm like, well, this arm feels strong. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe because my lats more engaged on this side.
What it comes down to is you have an internal, external rotation torque imbalance on both sides.
Okay.
I think this one has more of an imbalance than this one. So it's easy to talk about this one saying, oh my God, this is the one that doesn't engage well. But this one actually can improve as well.
Okay.
But I think what happens, and this is just in my experience, like my left side has been the more weaker side, other sides. As I was really focused on improving this side, more of the dysfunction was able to kind of show itself.
You could see it the more you focus
and
on
feel it, like really feel.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know tell me where am I at with this arm, with this side though? Like, do I need to come in more or less?
So I think what happens here is you need to internally rotate more here. You are so focused. This was kind of my thing with my left side. Yes, I did need to externally rotate more, but I had to learn how to internally rotate a lot more here.
Okay.
And keep this up. Because I think for you, you can internally rotate this side and keep this chest belly up better.
I can't do it
a lot naturally, but not better.
Yeah, I can't do it on this side. I feel tightness.
It's improving the internal rotation understanding of over here, which is essentially lat.
Okay. And I think for me,
that's what lat does, is internally rotate.
What I'm feeling is maybe less engagement down here, but also my shoulder feels tight almost when I twist like that.
Yep. So like a lot of stability movements that we have done, where you like to lateral raise and just holding it there, wiggling and like really feeling. That's a way for you to kind of discover where that's coming from.
Okay.
And it's like you kind of go beyond pain points up here. You're just like, you're so focused and getting, because it's like the more pain you experience during like, the repetitions, that's when you're able to feel more. So that's why it's like pushing those extra reps.
Yeah, you feel way more engagement once you start to fatigue.
And you're only able to do that with like very acute focus on what you're doing.
Remember what we were doing this was a while ago, but when you had me pull your shoulders down when you were doing like with fives. You're doing like lat raises with fives.
Yeah.
When you pulled my shoulders down, I felt everything. It was like, holy shit, I've never felt that before.
Because that's lats. Lats will. It's almost like lats are grounding the torso. Lats are grounding the torso, and then it's like glutes ground the lower limb.
Okay. Lats and glutes.
But it's almost like you also have to think about them. You know how like you grow an apple tree or like a peach tree, the last thing to grow is the fruit?
Yes.
Kind of think of that concept as like the last thing to really notice is perfect engagement.
Okay. Yeah, like this angle.
There's so many things in the process along the upper limb before you hit the lat that have to be, attended to.
So you gotta appreciate the roots.
Yep.
In the tree.
Yeah. And so it's like same thing for the glutes. Yeah, it's a simple concept to think, okay, I have to stand up in the glutes, but a lot of people can't because there's so much other dysfunction, or not, I shouldn't say dysfunction, but just unfavorable movement patterns happening in, these other areas.
Okay.
But it all originates here. So it's like getting the hips and shoulders and torso all nice and stable. It makes all this.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep focusing on that. You're up.
Yeah, let's put this on.
Same way.
Yeah. Let's put on Noah.
I'm gonna watch your latest.
Yeah.
Okay. Right off the bat, like half an inch to your right with that knee. There you go. That is, move it out a little more. That is perfect. Right there, hold that. And then try to keep that, I don't know if that torso is leaning, whatever it is, try to keep it all, get it all real high.
Oh man.
Good. Let's go, Cole. Squeeze. There you go. I got you. Squeeze. Good. Keep that knee out. Out, Cole. Out, Cole. Good. All right. Good.
Oh my god, that makes such a difference.
Let's go. Stay tight.
I'm not gonna be able to get it.
You felt that, though,
Oh
right?
my god. Damn.
Good shit. See how he could only hit like one rep though, properly engaged. I needed to help him. He was hitting this for like 6 basically, you know? So like right after he starts to get his body
10 pounds
engaged.
less on each side I was hitting.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
And I felt like I could do a lot more too after I did that set. When I started this set, I actually was able to expose more up here, and I kind of felt like movement in my upper thoracic, lower cervical. And so I felt more of like my shoulders on top of myself, which was like, oh, that was cool. But right off the bat, I was able to feel more engagement on this lat, and it felt very weak.
Yeah. But it felt right though, right?
Right.
Felt engaged and right.
Felt right.
Yes.
It was like, yes, but no. So if you've had that experience, hopefully you found that relatable.
Do you want to go down and hit it then?
Yeah.
Squat 10, take the 10 off. Keep it like this or down.
No, keep it like that, yeah.
Squeeze, right?
I also see it as this. It's like you're under stress, and that awareness of the favorable movement change is noticed, but your body can't adapt that quickly neurologically.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like
absolutely.
I'm actually curious to see what happens on this set,
When you go to hit it, if you'll feel like
because now I feel more of the external rotation on this side.
now you're comfortable with it and like you recognize
Because
it.
it was so like minute of a focus up here. And it was just like I was internally rotating more here, externally rotating more here, and all of a sudden it was like
Yeah. You felt everything, yeah. Good, Cole. Good. Those legs look good. Good. Just bring that right knee out like a quarter inch. There you go.
there we go.
Oh, good. Cole, squeeze.
Oh.
Good. Let's go. Finish. Good. Stay tight. Keep it engaged. Good. Up. Oh. There you go, big boy.
Oh my god.
Beat it.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Do you have one more?
I went. You went first.
You went first.
Oh, then I guess not.
No. So then let's. I want to do some volume. But let's do on a different chest exercise.
Okay.
Do you want to do like a machine incline?
Let's hit machine, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
do machine. That'll feel nice.
will say this from experience, what is nice is free weights are always going to be the best when it comes to exploring better movement. Machines are great for locking in that like very specific mobility that you're wanting and stabilizing there for like the whole time. It's a very fixed movement, right? So now that we're nice and more opened up, aware of how to position our body better, this is very favorable to do because it's like we're at a favorable positioning. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's wrap it out. So beat it.
And then I think in this, and then push-ups to failure for like.
I'm gonna put those that good.
They're so hard.
Forever.
And we'll be done. Are you good, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a fun.
Go ahead and pause. Do a 4-set drop set, where we're gonna each individually do 4 sets in a row. We'll take the weight off for each other. Just bless the chest.
Okay. Do you want to do it like 25, 25, 10, 10 or something?
Oh yeah, we'll set it up.
We'll set it up.
We'll set it up favorably.
So beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
So right now I'm just taking a second just to explore positioning a bit.
Good boy. Let's go get it up. There you go. Let's go finish. Tight, 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 tight. Good, Cole.
Oh,
Is that 10?
oh, that was hard. I felt that.
Squeezing up.
Fuck.
Good.
Oh, I just cracked. Wow. I only got 8.
You did? I wouldn't count me.
Oh my god.
Is this too low or too high? Did you think it's too high or no?
I actually think it's. Oh, you mean? I think I need to lower.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
It's
because
too high.
frankly, what I felt restricted was not able to lengthen my torso and breathing.
Put it down like 2 clicks.
Yeah. I always do that too. I always do. Yeah, your chest looks nice and up. Like for you, think of your head and neck. Like get all the grimace. Grimace. Get this up. Clench your teeth. Clench. Get this. Lift that clavicle. But with the neck. There you go.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, that teeth clench. Felt all of this.
Yeah.
Felt all of it.
Here, so face the camera. Clench again. So. Good clench. And you're really squeezed. So this is the platysma. In anatomy textbooks, it'll say to grimace the face. Yeah, this is Chuck E. Cheese. So basically, you want to get that engaged and just imagine the contraction lifting up the clavicle because it literally does.
It does. I feel it. This is why you grit your teeth when you press.
Yep.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, and that's why I've actually been like returning to that and like understanding that, I was like, fuck, I have to fucking like use my face.
Yeah, use your face. What the
Like,
fuck?
use my
I've never
face,
done that
yeah.
before. Like on purpose, at least. I've never done that before.
Tell people problems.
Yeah.
Tell people knowledge. Tell people knowledge. Knowledge should be learned by tell people. But yeah, if he engages this, it's going to help lift up the clavicles and get. We don't really have an upper or lower pec. It is just one large sheath of muscle that comes here, and you are able to get all kind of fibers by favorably positioning the chest. I think a lot of people think that there's like, because there is like some like what do you call fiber division between kind of like the upper and lower, yes, but it's all the same muscle.
Yeah.
So it's like if you start thinking of it as all one muscle, like you can move it a lot better. Because I think some people compartmentalize in their mind.
Really? Yes.
Oh, they got one up here and one down here. It's like, no, it's one big pec.
Especially when you first start learning, like it's such an easy way to have like a huge misconception with like just when you're hitting like lower chest or like decline or something, like that's targeting your lower pec, or like when you're hitting incline, your upper pec. So like it would make sense if someone thought it was split into 3 divisions. Yeah. But
you just have to basically think about it from the perspective of it's just a position change. It's just kind of like you're trying to target the same muscle group at a different angle. More favorable angle to widen this, which is going to be kind of the incline press, but you can get the chest really well with the press movement.
my favorite is decline.
Yeah.
Because I get those last engages. I feel this so well, dude.
That's a good one.
I feel it so
That's a good one, especially for tall people, for connecting like the movement of the torso and abdominals, versus the shoulders and chest.
Yeah.
And like you actually can compartmentalize those 2 areas and understand how to breathe better. Because like for us, we need to lengthen, but also push down. And then for here, lift up into this with the sternum.
I gotta keep working on my hip flexors. That's my biggest thing. It's been there my whole life. I really gotta. That'll probably learn so much. Come on, boy, get it up. Good, squeeze. Squeeze, good, Cole. Up, up. There you go. Good, tight, 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 tight. Good. Good, that was good, right? Let's go squeeze it.
I couldn't lock it out.
Oh, you didn't lock it?
I couldn't.
Oh.
But that was what I was feeling. It's like I couldn't. I was like, fuck, how do I do that? So it's like what I was exploring for 5 seconds.
That last inch on the top for whatever reason on this is so fucking hard. I couldn't lock out my last one either.
So I actually filmed a session the other, like 2 weekends ago. There was a chest workout as well, and like I had reactions. I was like it was insane the amount of opening that was happening over my shoulders. It's just a lot of like exponential change these last 2 months, especially.
Good.
So it's just been like kind of the reactions during training. Sometimes they're like hyperbolic and.
It's the best thing ever. Cole will feel, I think I said this earlier a little bit. Cole will feel like a movement, and it's like he's an angel like rising up. He's like, oh my god, it feels so good, because it fucking does. Like I will like,
oh,
yeah, fuck. Yes, I'll feel the same thing, and that's literally what it is. Fucking orgasm. It feels so good. It's ridiculous. It feels so good.
That's crazy. All right, here we go, baby. So like on that one, just now I was able to like bust out 12.
Yeah.
Just better positioning.
I just said orgasm. You said bust out 12. I just got caught there.
If that happened, I would be like,
You'd be like, fuck yes.
good job.
Fuck yes.
That's awesome. Big, like get it big. Simplify the skeletal movement. This is 1 unit, that's 1 unit. There you go.
Oh my.
In. Come on, come on. Face. Lift up the clavicles. Lift up the clavicles. Come on. There you go.
Wow. Woo. Oh. Wow. Wow.
Lift up the clavicles. Lift up the clavicles.
Are you doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was wondering if you wanted help or something.
Oh, no. I don't want to get anyone.
No.
Oh my god.
Let's go squeeze.
Help me on this.
Ready?
Oh my god, my shoulders.
Let's go.
Oh my neck.
Good. Squeeze. There you go. Up.
Oh my god. 3 times. Whoa.
Are you feeling?
So my sternocleidomastoid here, like, was crunching, like all in my jaw. My mastoid process with it. Anyway, I felt my whole spine kind of twisting and shift. So it's like actually feeling my vertebrae more on top of themselves. So that's what I was feeling. But for my body, that was more straight. For your body, I don't think that's the case.
No, yeah.
That was just
Yeah, no, that's what you're
demonstrating.
feeling.
So it's small positionings like that that are critical to improving your movement. Yeah. So go ahead. I think
Just 3?
I think it's just 3. Yeah.
Just 3, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get like 8. I'm really feeling fatigued.
Wow.
Alright, this set I'm really gonna try to squeeze this as much as I can. We'll see how it goes.
Here we go. Good now. Good. Up. Push, 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 push. Do you feel that when I did that?
Yes. No, I definitely did feel that. Just get it in more.
Did it kind of radiate positioning up this way?
A little bit.
As I was like doing this, do you kind of feel more tension
I
go
felt
up?
more, yeah, I felt more tension and then I felt weaker. So then I was just like, fuck, I can't do it.
And that's essentially the goal for us, is to really understand how to control the rib movement up here,
Yeah.
because that will allow you to really open everything up here.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's a mix of my fatigue and then of the engagement. Like totally different engagement. I was already about to drop it though on that last rep, but still.
All right. This is even, isn't it? This does not feel like it. Oh,
No,
this is crazy.
Yes, but not your foot. Your torso's even, but get that right heel forward. That's even on your feet.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, I feel that. That's hard. Fuck.
Everything up here was even, and then this was even, and that foot was like fucking back here.
Oh, that's so hard.
Right?
Oh, that's fuck.
Good, Cole. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Up. Good, Cole. Up.
That's it. Yeah.
No.
Oh, my jaw is cracking.
Does it feel like, you know when you smile too much and like you get that soreness up there? Does it feel like that?
It's
no?
just like.
Okay, pop it. So for me, from
I feel like I'm getting like braces again. And like shit's moving. You know what I mean? Because that's what braces do. They literally move your maxilla.
Oh.
Move your bones very progressively, but
I was gonna say though, for me, that's how I'm feeling at least. Like just from squeezing this, like you guys know how when you smile really hard or you're like cheesing too much, like your jaw starts to get really sore and tired. That's how I feel like right here.
I guess usually when I smile for a long period of time, it just gets sore up here.
Oh yeah, up there. Yeah, no, I was saying same feeling here, but down here.
Oh, got it.
That like intense squeeze soreness.
I just wasn't listening. Okay,
literally. When you're done, when you finish a set, sometimes it's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
That's funny.
All right. This is my last one, right? It's 4?
Yep, this is the last one. Squeeze everything. Come on, air and squeeze. There you go. Air and squeeze. Come on, up. Come on. No, keep it up here. Now create your positioning. Get that tighter. Get that tighter. Raise your neck. Raise it. Up. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good.
Oh my God, man. My core feels so,
Engaged.
Yeah. It's a whole different placement.
Here we go.
Keep going at the same time.
Yeah.
And you said till failure. You're like fucking 20.
That's the thing. We're gonna get like 25 the first set,
20%.
and then 8, and
20
then 2
second rest.
and 1.
Yeah, right. But you said, wait, 4 sets, 20-second rest in between.
Yep. So just give yourself enough time just to like catch your breath a little bit and then go right into the next set.
Okay.
So that's how to gauge, I guess, more or less 20 seconds. All right, and grip the ground. Really think about commanding. Think of this like as a barbell. Here.
Okay. Wow, how do you feel it? Oh, wow.
Control the movement. Confident.
The more I like get into better alignment, it's harder. Fuck. Alright.
I'm pooped over from this workout.
I know.
I knew this was not going to be long.
It's got like 5. Oh,
I will
my
say
God.
though,
Huh?
I feel my chest like no other.
I feel everything. I feel my core. I feel my wrists right now.
Like,
Fuck.
Mike, look at my pecs right now.
Yeah, everything's fucking popped and tight. Oh, we should do like a 40 minutes, 30-second break.
It's hard to like really feel your lats, and that's what makes it hard right away. Oh.
Fuck, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, no, it is really hard to feel your lats. I feel that for sure.
Like right away, if you focus on that lat engagement, which is just like essentially wiggling the elbows into better positioning, right? You're just like constantly feeling. But yeah, once I was like, oh, I only got 2. All balls in the hand, touching the fucking ground.
You feeling this right here?
Oh, I'm feeling my forearm, not really that area specifically. I'm feeling my thumb, big time on my left, and my index finger on my right here.
I feel like I'm feeling this because my wrists are just not as flexible as they should be right now. Maybe that's why.
So I'm internally rotating here. I breathe in. And then externally rotate. And that's essentially the optimal push-up. Get yourself as wide as you can in that rotation of internal rotation. Breathe in. And then when you go down, externally rotate the elbows to the hips. And try to push it back up. To the hip. Travel to the hip. To the hip.
Whoa!
To the hip.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
I think that was 4.
That was 4.
So, dare I say, I will see you guys at another time for another training session. Alex, thank you so much for being a part of today's workout.
Of course. Cool to meet y'all.
But comment, like, subscribe. If you guys have any questions about what we did today, please let me know. I'd love to engage. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.